Hello guys, Jonas here, bringing you another replay. Today I actually have Exotica from Clan Insanity on the top right corner, and then bottom left corner I actually have Glon from vsvvvGlon. I don't know much about this guy right here, but I've heard that he's obviously in vsvvgaming, so he can't be that bad. And Exotica, definitely a good Protoss player. He's definitely starting to become one of our competitors in our clan. He did join a clan war about 2 days ago and did very well in it. He actually was, I think he took out 3 players during the clan war, and then he finally got taken out, but he definitely did a great job for us in that clan war. We have him making his way across the battlefield right now. Going to go ahead and scout in a second here. We do have an overlord that's going to, actually see this probe making its way across the map. Looks like we have a pylon being built, which against Zerg you really want to block off your ramp. You need to make sure you get a nice little block off, because if you get Zerglings to run up the base, not only are they going to scout you, but they can go for your mineral line and actually destroy you. Blistering Sands is one of those maps that a lot of people do not like. One reason is you have these rocks on both doors in the back here. If you don't get a pylon built in the back here, it could be really bad, or supply depot or overlord, something to actually see these rocks. You want to see them, because if they start destroying these rocks and they get them down, they'll go right to your mineral line, and then you also have to block not only this entrance now, you have to block this entrance. So you really want to make sure you block off the front door, and also make sure you get line of sight to this back door. It looks like Exotica is going to do a good job of delaying the hatchery here if he decides to expand with this probe right here. This is always a good play against a Zerg player, so that way he can't put down his hatchery. A lot of Protoss will actually even throw down an extra pylon down here to actually delay it even more as well. So we'll see if he actually does that or not. I don't think we actually seen a probe yet, or a drone go inside his base yet, so I don't think he's actually scouted at all yet over here, which he hasn't. So we'll have to wait and see if he actually decides to go and scout or not. We do have a cybernetic score going up for Exotica. Doesn't look like any cheese or anything from either player right now. He is going to delay this hatchery even more, but he's finally going to be able to put down that hatchery now. But he did delay that for quite some time. We're about 4 minutes of the game, and he's now just throwing down his hatchery. So Exotica did a good job of delaying that as much as he could. We do have some Zerglings making their ways across the actual map right now. And I don't know if he'll go straight for the rocks, or if he'll try to go scout some information here. He's not going to really see much, though. He is trying to get this warp gate technology chronoed out, but he's not actually going to see that either. So Exotic doing a good job blocking this off. So Glon isn't really going to be able to see anything at all with these Zerglings. They're definitely trying to destroy that Z-Lop, but it's not going to be successful. He does have a sentry out there, so no way he ever is going to get through there. On this map, you definitely want to get some, if you're a Zerg, get some overlords positioned over here. That way, if you do want to scout, you can. Looks like Glon is going to try destroying these rocks. Once again, you always want to get a pylon over here, that way you can see this. I mean, right now, Exotica has no idea, but it looks like he is going to get this probe. There he goes. He's going to build that pylon now. So he's going to see these Zerglings trying to destroy this rock. Probably send it over the sentry, which he does. So the sentry's going to come over here and destroy these Zerglings before they can actually get these rocks down anymore. Right now, this is a good job of getting that pylon over there, because look how bad this would have been. If he would never got over here, they would have got in here with ease. But he's going to get these sentries out, and I mean, you might be able to get these halfway down, but you're definitely going to want to run away your Zerglings before you lose a few of them. He's going to fit his sentry right there. And I don't even have the unit tab up here, I'm sorry. We do have a worker count dead even right now. The difference is, though, the Zerg does have 2 bases up, and nothing really surprising going on right now. We do have 3 gates, and that's it. So no 4-gate rush from Exotica. Exotica better get some over here, which he does get some sentries or stalkers to warp in right now. Definitely needs to get these Zerglings off these rocks. That should do it now. Exotica trying to get an expansion going up here. The Zergling will see it. He's probably going to run his Zerglings over here to stop this expansion, or he should. Instead, he's going to work on these rocks some more. So Glon doing a really good job trying to get these rocks down and keeping his Exotica trying to run around here. He has to protect this expansion, but he needs to come over here and get these rocks protected, which looks like he's going to run off anyways. Nope. Glon going back to work on the rocks. We do have a lair going up for Glon right now, so he's definitely going to be able to tech up a little bit more now. It looks like he has 2 evolution chambers out to get upgrades, so he's definitely going for missile attack right now for the upgrades on 1 attack and 1 armor. So he's definitely going to go with some sort of Hydralisk build maybe. We'll have to wait and see what he goes. While we have 3 gateways for Exotica still, no tech quite yet. We'll have to wait and see what direction he goes. Right now they're just macroing up. Probe count and drone count is sort of the same. We do have Glon a little ahead though by 40 drones compared to 35 probes. And we do have a Roach warrant going down, so we're definitely going to see some Roach play, not Hydralisk play. I was close though. So we'll have to say in what direction he goes after this Roach. He's probably going to tear it up to possibly... Nope, he's going to do... So I was right. We're going to have Roach Hydra play, it looks like, coming out for Glon right now. Which is definitely a very normal build. And then for Exotica, we do have a robotics facility going down. So I'm sure he'll either get Immortals out or, go straight for Colossus. We'll have to wait and see what direction he goes. Probe count definitely even itself out. Worker count is even right now. We have Zerglings coming over here to destroy the rocks a little bit more, possibly. These rocks are definitely getting down to almost destroyed here, so I would definitely start working on those rocks. He's just sitting back chilling, it looks like. And we do have some roaches running out, probably go destroy these rocks, which they are, so he can secure his high yield. We do have a high yield on the top left corner and the bottom right corner here for each opponent. These definitely can turn some events around really fast here if they actually take those. The rocks are almost destroyed, 150 to 130, so they will go down right now. So this is going to open up an entrance to the back and to the front. And the Zerglings are going to run in here and see a robotics facility and the robotics base. So you definitely will know there will be some Colossus coming out very shortly. These Zerglings are going to drag some workers off the line right now. So when you go to the income, you can see that the Zerg player is definitely about half more ahead than Exotica right now, because he had to pull those probes off. So definitely a good job. He definitely got some scouting information in, and also he did, hurt his worker line a little bit as well. And then we do have Glon pushing out to destroy the rocks now, so he can secure his 3rd probably very shortly here. And we do have 1 in level 2 armor and weapons coming up here very shortly here, so these roaches are going to be very strong before you know it. He definitely needs to throw up a spire, which he is doing right now, as you can see up here as well. So he's definitely going to get some Corruptors on the field. You definitely want to get Corruptors against Colossus, or those Colossus can really eat away a Zerg army without those. We do have a push coming, lots of roaches coming into Exotica's base right now. He should be able to hold this off though with this army mixture, as long as he doesn't let this Colossus die. Force fields will need to come down. He's going to miss the force fields though. He does destroy a sentry, some stalkers are going down. This is definitely going to be a pretty even fight though. Pretty good force fields there, blocks off half the roaches. And he is going to be able to chew this army in half right now with those force fields down. He is warping in some stalkers to back this up. Another good force field coming down. definitely a good job with the force fields. I think he could have done a little bit better though. When you have this army come in, you can actually just block this whole choke off, or you can split the choke in half. So force fields need a minor nerf. So Glon didn't really like those force fields, it looks like. I do agree though, those force fields are definitely pretty strong. But yeah, it definitely could have been a lot worse for Glon there if he would have force filled that off a little better. Could have blocked those those roaches in, or you know, they could have definitely went a lot different direction there. But either way, I mean, he still did a good job getting those force fields down to split off that army. You definitely want to make sure you do that if you are a Protoss player. Force field off, that way you can split the army in half and, you know, definitely make it go on your side very easily there. Looks like Exotica is going to push out here, possibly just to scout around right now. We do have a third going down for Glon right now, and he is going to be securing this high yield and probably saturating it very shortly here. Corruptors are on the field right now for Glon, so this is definitely going to change the battle here possibly, but this is still a very strong Protoss army. If we go to the army size here, we'll see it's pretty even right now in the army size route. Minerals lost, about even as well here. So yeah, it looks like about, yeah, it's pretty even. We'll have to wait and see though what happens here. Got some Hydralisks coming out, 2-2 weapons and 2-2 armor though. So definitely some good upgrades on these guys. Would love to see some more Corruptors though, especially when you have all these Colossus coming out. I'm sure he's still pumping some too. 2 gateways going down. None coming out yet, but I'm sure we'll see more. Exotica just playing around right now. It's just trying to, you know, just get some scouting information and build up his army here. Zerg player definitely needs to do something here shortly though. He has definitely fallen down, in my opinion, in the army count here. He needs to get some more Corruptors on the field. He definitely has 1,000 minerals right now, so he definitely needs to be spending this up, while Exotica definitely spending his money a little bit more efficiently here. He is getting his high yield up right now, so he'll begin to saturate it very shortly here. I'd like to see Exotica do some upgrades here. He's only got, or am I wrong? Wow, I'm sorry. He has +2 on his, oh, he has 1 and 1. So I definitely like to see +2 go up very shortly here. Here comes the second major battle. Force fields go down, and he does block these roaches off a little bit. We do have Corruptors coming in to destroy the Colossus now. One Colossus will go down. Roaches coming in here. Force fields going down. We are going to have this Zerg army just get annihilated though, unfortunately. The Colossus do go down, but the damage has already been done to the ground army though. Immortals just working on these roaches and Hydralisks, and Stalker's doing a great job as well. We'd have Glon trying to put down a 4th base here, well, 3rd expansion. But Exotica well ahead right now in this game. He is going to bring his probes down to saturate this high yield as well, though. So that's going to help out quite a bit. Looks like the Zerg player and the Protoss player both have 1 Zelnaga. These are very important to grab as well, so you can just get that line of sight on the map. We do have a expansion being canceled, though. Exotica was able to cancel that out, so he's not going to be able to secure his 4th. Exotica well ahead in this game right now, though. A very devastating army right here that Exotica has compared to this army here. Not much of an army for Glon right now. How many Corruptors does he have? Only 8 Corruptors. But the good news is for him is he only has 2 Colossus, so that's definitely enough. He needs to bring this with him, though. A scout coming out here circling to see this army right now. And we have a attack 2 for Exotica right now, and one attack on the arm, or one armor for Exotica right now, compared to 2-2 stealth for Glon. Army counts 181 to 188, so both of them are about supply blocked, or so they're almost got their full army here. Not supply blocked, but supply capped, sorry. And we do have the battle coming up here. The Zerg does not want to get in these little areas like that. That will definitely hurt him, especially with these Colossus. He wants to get to this army in a more open area. He is going to go for this open area here. This is going to be definitely a better battle here for him, but we're going to have some forces go down. Corruptor's trying to take down the Colossus. One Colossus does go down. This is a very spread out army for the Zerg player right now. This is definitely going to be in favor of the Zerg player in my opinion. We do have a big battle going on, but I think the Zerg player is actually going to lose maybe. It's going to be very close. He needs to back off though, because these Immortals are shooting from a distance. It's going to destroy these Hydralisks. And Exotica is going to come out in ahead there. I really thought that the Zerg player was going to have that since he had that spread so well. But Exotica doing a really good job of keeping the Zerg player at bay. And we do have Armor 2 completed now for the Protoss player, and Weapons 3, excuse me, almost completed. So he's 2-2 right now with almost Weapons 3 completed, and we do have the Zerg player at Stealth 2-2. So he's slacking on the upgrades. Does he have anything coming right now? He does have Weapons 1 and 2 almost, Weapons 3 and Armor 3 almost completed, so he'll have that very shortly as well. Definitely a very, very good match so far though. It looks like we got Exotica taking his third base, while we have Glon already taken his third. We'll have to wait and see. Both of them just macroing up their armies right now for another massive battle. We do have a Overseer coming out to go probably scout. I'd like to see some Broodlords possibly for the Zerg player. Would be nice with a mixture of these Corruptors, but I don't know if we're going to be able to see that or not. He definitely doesn't have the tech for it yet, so I love Corruptors. I think they're such a great unit to have on the battlefield. We do have 3-3 completed now, and we do have 2-3 for Exotica for the Protoss player. The income tab shows them pretty even right now. The Zerg player definitely a little bit ahead on the advantage of the income though right now, but you don't want to be that close to a Protoss player in income though as a Zerg player. We have about 400 minerals for the Protoss player and 1,500 in the bank for Glon right now. Both of them are maxed out in their army count, and we were going to have another battle come right now, looks like. Glon getting in position with the Corruptors. Those Corruptors are going to get picked off. One Corruptor gets picked off. Roach is going down so fast against all these Colossus. He is going to try getting in here again. These Stalkers. Stalkers are going down. Colossus are doing so much damage to all this army. The Hydralisks and Roaches are going down. And Immortal goes down as well. Another Immortal goes down, but the Colossus are going to tear up the rest of this army, and a lot of Stalkers to back that army up still. That should be getting really close to GG, but we did have a lot of minerals for the Zerg player, so we can macro this army back up again. But here we go. We are going to go and see this third base go get attacked here. The army is trying to get built up as fast as he can, but these Colossus are on the field right now, and there's no Corruptors in sight. He is going to go for some sort of a counter attack though. Go for the expansion here, and it looks like Exotica is going to back up to possibly go and help his base out, and he is going to do that right now. The Nexus will go down, and he is going to run out of here. He is going to get out of this base before these this army comes in. Where are your corruptors? He needs to get some corruptors on the play really quick here, or else this army is going to be chewed out again by these Colossus. He has 6 Colossus out here on the field right now. That's a lot of Colossus, and that's going to just eat away this army if he doesn't get corruptors fast. Another attack coming out for GLon right now. He is going to go for the main base right now. Exotica does see this, and he is bringing his troops over here to actually defend that. He is going to almost lose their Colossus, but he does get away. We've got 9 Colossus. How many Colossus is that? Protoss air. So he must be going for some sort of air game at the end there. Carriers, possibly. I don't think we're ever going to see that, though. But he does have 9 Colossus on the field. That's just amazing how many Colossus, and we don't see that many corruptors. None at all. No corruptors. I mean, that's not good. The corruptors are going to get in distance of these roaches and do habit on them. Those roaches is going to die. Look at all those roaches just get annihilated by those Colossus. You need corruptors at this far in the game. And there goes the GG, a law apparently coming from vsvvvGlon. I guess he thought that was funny some reason. But it looks like that's going to be the end of the game. And it looks like Exotica is going to take that one almost with ease at the end of that game. That's what happens though when you have 9 Colossus on the battlefield and no corruptors. I mean, you got to have those on the field. That late in the game, you got to have something else besides just Hydralisk and roaches. Either get Ultralisk or Broodlords or something, in my opinion. But that was a good game. Definitely enjoyed that, and thank you, Exotica, for sending that in for me. If you guys want to send me any more replays so I can post them up and shoutcast them, go ahead and send them to JonusHK replays at gmail.com, which you'll see that on my left-hand side of my YouTube channel there, my description. You'll be able to get that email address there as well. Go visit my clan website at www.insanity.com, and that's with a 1, and you'll see that in my marquee down there, or watermark. But other than that, I am going to bed. I am tired, and I hope you guys enjoyed this game. And please subscribe if you haven't already, and keep watching my games. And you guys have a good night.